Hold on, Scarlett. You here early this time. I have no idea how I'm going backward. My intentions was going backward, but my car was in neutral. So I was wondering why my camera wasn't up. My intention was going backward. We're not on a hill. Stand it. Hold on, y'all. Give me a second. Hold on, everybody. I'm gonna try to. Just gonna make this brief. I want to answer a question that somebody asked me to do a video on today at the meet and greet. By the way, thanks to everybody who showed up at the meet and greet today. We did a group walk. For those who don't know, I put a post on Facebook the other day, and so for those who show up, I'll be doing random things like that coming up. So just look out for the post. I'm gonna be off of Facebook in a minute though. I'm about to shut that platform down, and I'm gonna be using my own website, zenrooms.net. So make sure y'all subscribe to that website. But it was a great group walk, group talk, and we're going to answer one of the sisters' questions. I'm going to answer one of the sisters' questions in this talk right here. Oh, awesome. What part? What part of Arizona? If you want to say the town, say what county? Probably Tucson or Phoenix. And most people go. Oh, Glendale, yeah. That's right there by Phoenix. Awesome. Awesome. Welcome. Maybe you can link up, we should get your name. Michael. Maybe we can link up. You can link up with us with one of the meetups. And we'll be doing a few of those this year. Me and the sisters was talking today. One of the things we want to do next is we want to do the Wanaka ceremony at Catalina State Park. So I'm putting the dates and stuff together now, and I'll give everybody time before we do it, because we want to fast before we go. We want to be in cleansing, like at least a week, a month would be good, but I'll give everybody enough time to cleanse the body out so we can go up there and do the Wanaka ceremony as a collective. So I'm gonna get right to it. Thanks to everybody who's been supporting the site. Y'all, the GoFundMe's still up. Please support the GoFundMe. You can read on what we're doing. You can GoFundMe to build this temple. Thanks to everybody who's been supporting with the water programs, the Zen for Pain. We just got another store with the Zen for Pain, so that's huge. We're doing a lot right now, and I'm taking a little help while I have some help, my way. Let's come my way. Thank you, Source. So anyway, the question the other day in the live, I said, it's gonna be my new tagline. Aspire to get a PhD in self-mastery. What does that mean, and how do you go about doing it? How do you start doing that? Is the question I was given. what I mean by it is basically we're doing all the wrong things on this planet and not doing what we came here to do. She left her wallet. Okay, not doing what we came here to do. So we aspire to, okay, like this. Some things you can say is noble, like for somebody who aspire to be a doctor. I don't subscribe. I think the aspiration would be a healer, and to do the complete opposite of what the system teaches. You know, the system is butcher first, medication for life, opposed to going to the herb for some, so that your body can heal itself, opposed to, you know, nutrition, learning nutrition, or when working with people, teach them about nutrition. But I would think the first thing we would have to do is find yourself. And this is to the how, to the question. You have to find yourself. You have to find out who you are. Come on. Come on. You have to find out who you are, people. But you have to break your tie with this system to do that. And in breaking the tie, that includes people, places, and things. First you gotta be sick and tired of not knowing yourself. You gotta be done. You gotta be done with the system. You have to choose, like me. When I quit smoking, after smoking like 36 years, when I quit smoking, I tried everything. You know, sometimes I would quit for like 3 months, and something would lead me back to it. I just couldn't make it a lifestyle change. I just couldn't get that demon out of my life. And one day I just said, I don't smoke no more. Like, I made my mind up. And I mean, I made my mind up while I was smoking. I made my mind up when I was taking the hell off a cigarette. I would pull a cigarette, and on an inhale, I would say, I don't smoke anymore. Even though my body was addicted to that drug. Because that's what nicotine is. I would say I don't smoke anymore. When I buy me a pack of cigarettes, I would buy it. I would say I'm buying this, but I don't smoke anymore. So the first thing I had to do was make up my mind. And I didn't know where to go to really get that demon out my life for forever. But within, one day I went in and I did a 2-hour meditation. I mean, I was woke the whole time. I did a 2-hour meditation, had a conversation with myself, and I said, we don't do this anymore. We do not accept this. I just kept repeating myself, create new words. I just stayed within for 2 hours. I imagined every cell in my body understanding what I was talking about. And we were holding a conversation. I imagined them agreeing. I imagined them cheering me on while I was saying it, and my cells was like, yeah. I did all of that. I woke up from that. I went to sleep after the 2-hour meditation. I woke up. I had 4 cigarettes in my pack on the table. I smoked those 4 cigarettes. Mind you, when I went to sleep or the rest, I had a dream that said get views. I woke up and once I smoked those 4 cigarettes, I went to the store to get another pack of cigarettes. And when I was there, I asked the man, I said, what are views? What's a views? Y'all have that? He said, oh, that's a new e-cigarette that came in. I bought it that day and never went back to a cigarette. And then I had to quit that because it had nicotine in it too. And I did the exact same thing. And I rid myself of that demon. But my point is, my mind had to be made up. And that's like with anything that we do, or anything that we say we're going to do. You have to make up your mind. And that's the same with self-mastery. You have to make up your mind that you want to be the highest version of yourself. You want to do what you come to the planet to do. You want to stop bullshit. You want to stop, okay, like we say we spiritual because we learn about a stone and then we start selling them. That doesn't make you spiritual. That doesn't make you necessarily in your work. You gotta sit. You gotta go within. You gotta sit with yourself. Some of you may already know. Like to say, you came here and you know how to cook. You're a really good cook. So you go to culinary arts school, and now you work at Chili's. You're the head head chef at one of these restaurants. That's not what you came for. And if your natural, let's say God-given talent is a cook, then you came here to heal people with food. You didn't come here to teach people how to make a really good rib or a pork chop. You came here to learn and teach how to put food together as medicine and heal the nations. If you just naturally have a love for helping people that's ill, then you're a healer. And if you go to their schools, that's fine, but you shouldn't aspire to be a doctor in the #1 hospital in America. You should be opening up a practice and teaching people how to heal properly as a doctor. As a doctor, you should know about nutrition. Shit, as a preacher, you should know about nutrition. How are you going to save a soul when you're feeding people swine? When half the members of the church is fat? That's because there's no real righteousness in the things we do, not even the righteous journey, not even being a preacher or a rabbi or whatever you are. That's why most of the people in the church is effing everybody. Because there's no real agreeableness in our journeys. Everything we do on this planet, even religion, is for $1. And then some of you say, well, how do I do that, Seeker, if I can't? I gotta work in this system. Do what you gotta do to eat. But that's it. Be very minimal of what you do in this system. If you gotta go to work, you say, well, I ain't got the time of the day, Seeker. And these are things people tell me all the time of the day to exercise, and you do. You do. If you catch a bus to work, walk to the next bus stop that's 30 minutes away. Don't get the one that's closest to home. Take a goddamn walk. Get your steps in. And then when you get off at the job, when you go your way back home, walk to the bus stop that's 30 minutes away. That's an hour in that day. You got about 5,000 steps in. You can make a way if you want a way. You could decide that you're cutting the television off. You could decide no more sitcoms. You could decide these things. You could decide my spirituality is first. My ascension. My resurrection is first. I'm done with the devil's world. Some things we have to do in this system until we learn how not to do them. Because that's my journey. I had to cut people, places, and things, and I'm telling y'all, I'm lonely as shit. I don't have a friend. I don't talk to somebody every day on the phone. Unless it's Chrissy. Me and my sister kind of stay in contact. And that's the most. That's the person I talk to the most. I don't have one for real friend who check on me every day and I check on them. Or weekly or monthly. Because I let the bullshit go. And the bullshit is in most people. And I don't feel like it. I don't feel like it. And I'll wait. I'll wait till my people appear. I think the most people person I've talked to, literally, in the last few months is Stoic, because he's always hitting me on Instagram, and because he tried, I respond to him. We hold conversations through Instagram. I don't know what it's like for a human to talk to me on the phone. I don't know that for years, because I don't feel like bullshit. And I'm a Gemini. I love to communicate, but I'd rather be by myself until the shit is right. I don't feel like bullshitting. You got to make up your mind like that. And that's where your elevation come in at. You got to quit bullshitting. You got to quit the system. You got to quit people. If the people in your life are not helping you get to your higher self, you got to quit them. And this has been for a long time. And you know, family want to connect. You want to connect with family. I don't want family's bullshit either. My family don't call them bullshit with me. They know they can't. They know they used to. I was the life of the party. I made up my fucking mind though. I made up my mind to face my demons. And I've learned from doing that. All of my sisters has quit smoking because I did. They watched me do it. And they said if she can do it. So I separated from them, but I elevated them. See? My sister Chrissy literally is speaking today. She's vegan. You never heard those words from that girl. But she's vegan today. I done spoken enough that she put that fork down. All of my sisters are partaking in the herb. Healing themselves with herbs. I wrote a book on it and keep saying it. It then rubbed off. And I've learned that it's better, even if I'm in isolation, it's better to just lead by example. And that's where we all have to get. You have to take the step. You got to go home and you got to look in your refrigerator and say, this is killing me. This is the root of my health problems. Right here, my fork. How do I ascend to my higher self with this goddamn Twinkie in my hand? With all this antibiotic and hormone-infected meat I'm eating. If you're going to do it right. Or don't do it. You don't have to eat meat. You don't have to not eat meat. But if you're going to ascend, you got to eat good meat then. Go eat some kosher meat. Oh, but the kosher meat is more expensive. Then that means you can't have that much. Here, I don't. Go fill those two up. I don't know what the hell I did. Oh, scheiße. Hold on, y'all, please. Here you go. Oh, my body hurt. It was a good walk today. That's all I'm to say. Be careful opening the door and stay there and close it until everybody is straight. Okay. Especially Mr. Little Ass. What I'm saying is, you have to make up your mind sincerely, and that's step one. Hold on, y'all. Just making sure the baby's okay. You just have to make up your mind that you quit being, what's the right words for this? You quit bullshitting. You quit being not righteous, not on journey, not on your journey. Once you make up your mind to that, then you gotta pull your book out. You gotta get your goal sheet, and your goal is about yourself. Who am I? What am I here for? What am I here to do? Once you figure out what that is and who she is, you gotta go outside. You gotta go to the rivers. You gotta go to nature. You gotta connect with outside of the system. You have to connect with the real world. You know, after you work out, and you get that workout sweat, even when you stop working out. That's what's happening to me right now. You're hot. He was all up in the mountains today. It was just a beautiful turnout. It was beautiful. I haven't even eaten yet today. My sisters brought fruit and food, but I haven't even eaten yet. You have to listen. Just trying to figure out the best way to say this. Hold on. Don't run out the door. Okay? Go in the window. Go look at her. There you go. I'm just trying to figure out how to say this. Okay. Let's say, let's use doctor again. Let's say you're a doctor, right? You want to be a doctor. But instead of you going to school to learn to do that, you go and build a hospital. You put the energy in the hospital first. That's what we've been doing. We ain't putting no real energy in who and what we are. We put the energy in where we'll end up. You feel me? Like I said about the stone, I know a lot of people who work with stones. But they went and opened a stone shop first because they learned some things about stones. That makes sense. They learned some things about stones. So they went on a stone shop, opposed to taking that energy first and become a master at the goddamn stone, knowing about it. That's why they looking at the books when you come in the store. They're looking at it right now because they just learned how to make some money. That's what we've become. You've got them. I know I'm kind of not getting this right. Not putting it. You have to make up your mind. I don't care what age you are. But we just been doing it wrong. And none of us have that PhD. Most of us have that PhD in self-mastery. You got to get you together first. Get your spirituality together first. Get what it looked like, your spiritual schedule. And then do everything else. Okay, our jobs, those of us that have to work. Hold on. Make sure the top on tight.
Okay.
Hold on, y'all. Just gonna make sure my baby's okay. Don't walk away. There we go. So, some of us in our 50s and 60s is still not in our work. And we put a lot of, which is true, we put a lot of blame on the system, that the system takes a lot of our time. That's true. But it didn't take your time when you wanted to go to school to be a nurse. You made time to do what you had to do. You worked and went to school and because you wanted that money. That was a good job. You got to do that about yourself. You got to stop everything and figure out what you need to do to get into the work that you came here to do. To be the being that you came here to be. You ain't got to become it. You just got to be it. You got to be sick and tired of not being who you came to be. You got to quit bullshitting. You got to look in the mirror at yourself and really mean it. You got to feel it like I did with those cigarettes and say, I quit. I quit bullshitting. I quit eating meat. I quit drinking beer. I quit smoking cigarettes. I quit being fat. I'm telling y'all, I quit the shit. It took a whole nother approach. I'm like, I'm eating good with everybody else. We all eat the same. Why my weight not coming off? I quit. I just stopped fucking eating. I quit. All right, then fine. Everybody cooking all kind of shit around me. I don't care. I quit. And now I'm losing weight because I just quit the shit. And I promise y'all I was eating good. I just took a whole nother approach, a whole nother mindset, and I fucking quit the bullshit. I quit. That's where I'm at. Because I can't fully be who I am, who I need to be fat. I just can't do it. I really can't. It's a fucking hypocrite. But I promise you though, it's not because I'm bullshitting. I think it's because of the steroid that they gave me. But you know what I said? I said, you know what? I do a lot of fasting, a lot of cleansing. I said, you know what? And I don't give a fuck what they give me, what steroid they gave me, because when I quit smoking, I couldn't breathe. I was dying of asphyxiation of my own saliva in my sleep. So they gave it to me so my lungs will stop producing so much saliva, because that's where saliva is produced at in your mucus, in your lungs. So I said, okay. And they put that steroid, put that weight on me. Them years back, it was just like the hardest shit to get off. No matter how good I do, I said, forget it. I quit. I quit eating then. Because I don't give a fuck what they put into you. If you don't eat, you're going to starve. Fuck a stir fry, fuck any of that. I don't want it. I'm sick of this weight. I don't want it. I promise you. I promise you. I just started eating fruit and nothing else. As a matter of fact, if y'all want to join me, we got a little sisterhood thing going right now. Wednesday. It's either going to be Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And I know it's really hard to know. Or Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Because we're doing juice only. Juice and supplements. Like AFA, spirulina. Some of the supplements I take is really food. It's like turmeric, cinnamon, ginger, stuff like that. Garlic pills. What is that noise? What's that? Who did that, mister? So we're doing that just 3 days. We're going hard. So I am. And I'll take as many with me as I can. But as this is like with everything, you just gotta be tired of being tired. Your whole life will change when you make it about you. You gotta find it. You gotta find that time for you. And everything you doing. Okay, we got caught up in this world. Okay, we got caught up in the jobs. We got caught up in the bullshit. Now you got to find your way out. You got to find your way out. You got to figure out how I'm gonna eat the best in this devil's world. I don't give a shit what's around you. You got to be sick of that. And you gotta make a lifestyle change. You feel me? Every now and then we have a salad. No, you gotta flip that. You gotta eat that living food every day, and every now and then have a pizza. Flip that. Reverse. My mom. Get everybody out. Because they all tripping. I think they all gotta go. Just come on around. Just go ahead, Cap. Come on. Could have got that later. And she just went in the house. Tell her when you get there, I got her wallet in the car. Come on, babe. Oh, here. You want to get out? Hold on. There you go. You got everybody? What the hell? Come on, These are not. Come on, Kevin. You should have put the little ones on the porch. And we do this every time.
Come on. Timmy. Let's go. Come on, mister. Come on. Come on.
Get her. Her leg is hurting. Demi, go on the porch. Go ahead, Mary. I'm coming. Go ahead. He don't want to leave me. Come on. Get them on the porch. Shut the gate. Come on, Mary. Come on, Mary. Come on, then. Come on. Well, go in the house. Wanted to do something. Come on, baby. Here. I'm not coming out yet. Good boy. 1 second. Let me go in. Okay, yeah, I'm sorry. Got a whole train of animals. So, anyway, real quick, and I'm going to go. You got to change, like, a huge part. I've heard it. A huge part of making that change to self-mastery is controlling what we eat. It's not something that you could dip and dab in. It's something that you have to make a lifestyle change out of. You have to make the change. You got to put down the sodas. You got to put down all the sugar, all the fake juice, all of it. You got to buy a juice, invest in yourself. Invest in yourself. Eat living every day of the week and cook Saturday and Sunday. Try that for a couple weeks and see how that works for you. Oh, how you doing with the cigarette, Stoic? The last I heard, you was on the water program was helping you with that. How are you doing with that? So truly start there. Figure it out. Go look into Dr. Sebi. Even the young brother, what's his name? Yaki. I don't know if everything he says is right, but he do have some good information. Look into what he's talking about. Make the change and stop listening to everybody. Get the total healing pack of the mind. Stop just listening. Like, we've become so accustomed now to just absorbing information and not actually applying it. You have to apply it. Find the time in your day. You know you got this much time that you bullshit. That has to change. That has to go into study. Switch a show from a sitcom to YouTube videos on whatever it is you're into that's spiritual. Get the fuck off of TikTok and stop scrolling like that. Just mind just going, mind nowhere, and wondering why we're nowhere, wondering why you got 2 million Caucasian people put together a rally on the 5th, and it ain't changed shit, but it went well for them. They were able to organize. Our people at the club. That's what y'all aspire to do, to get ready for the weekend. Since you have that time. See, because listen to this. This is what I learned. When I had to work in the world, if I take the free time that I had to get the PhD in self-mastery, and I ain't got my PhD yet, but I got my master's. To get my PhD in self-mastery, right? I'm on my way to my master's. I got a bachelor's. If I did that, one day, I could eat off of who I was. Like going to school to be a doctor for 10 damn years of your life. 8 to 10 years, people go to be doctors. I studied me. I studied the herb. I made soaps. I did all these things. I learned essential oils. And I started learning the music and the frequencies, tones, and connecting with water and da-da-da-da. And because of that, I can eat off of who I am. The knowledge of the herb. I sell a really powerful pain medicine that I make. The liniment was given to me. That's why, because that's my field. So I would attract a liniment from monks. The other half of it was me. To create what I created. But that's because I put the time in myself. That's because I invested in me. And I know I'm repetitive with that, but that's what it's going to take. That's what I'm trying to get y'all to see. That's what it's going to take. I'll bring it in. That's what it's going to take. That's where you have to start, y'all. You have to make the lifestyle change, not the fad diet, not the for right now to get me to the right here or the right there. You got to change. Because that's where your longevity come in at. For those in your 20s and 30s, if you really make that change now, you'll be masters by my age, masters at the body. You can teach it to others, just being you. Showing other people how you eat. Write a book on it. And I'm still stuck on that because that is so important. Your intake. Because that's your life. How are you going to do anything else on the planet if you're sick? All of our elders are sick. Some of the most so-called divine righteous, they got the most righteous names. They sick, can't walk, gout, diabetes, all kinds of shit. And not fighting through it. After certain times on this earth, like me, when I told you, like, all my joints hurt, that got to come from drinking. I don't know, but it all kicked off when I took that CBD gummy. When I turned 51, my 51st birthday, they gave me a CBD gummy, and my entire body started hurting. My entire body don't hurt no more. I fought my way out of that. I did not accept that. I did not keep that. I didn't accept it while it was happening. I'm like, I'm going to find this shit. And for those who might be having that, all your joints and stuff hurt, change what you eat. Do at least a 75% living food, whole food intake, right? And eat fresh food. Everything don't have to be cooked. Fresh, living, whole foods. And take moringa every day. Take your moringa every day. Moringa, turmeric. And there's another one. It's the stuff that come out of turmeric. It's called cumin, something like that. Cumin, some shit. Try that. in about a month or two, it'll kick in to just be consistent. A lot of us stop eating. Let me tell you, one of my problems was yeah, that cough getting better. After years and years, I mean, one of the things that saved my life, even when I was doing bullshit, is I cleansed all the time. I'll do a 30-day cleanse at the drop of a dime, and you know what? I'm only drinking juice for the next 30 days. It'd be hard as hell, but I do it. I'm doing this for the next 7 days. I'm a parasite cleansing for 7 days. I'm always doing something. As long as y'all know me, I've been in some kind of fast. So even if I was bullshitting, I wasn't letting it pile up in my body. You know, some stuff would get through, but I just kept cleansing. But one of the things that aided me in failing was, especially once you over 45, like you'll go into a 30-day cleanse, right? And then you'll see your weight coming off, and you expected more to happen. And then you'll lose in that 30 days. Like this January, I went into a cleanse and I lost 13 pounds. We barely ate that much. We did a deep cleanse down here. Once the cleanse was over, 5 of those pounds came back. 6 of those pounds came back. So I lost 7 pounds in January. It wasn't 13. That first water weight was water weight. And then, now before, come on, baby. Before I would do a cleanse, I would, not without knowledge, I would lose 13 pounds. Once I start eating again, 7 pounds come back. And I'm like, all that work, not understanding that it was just water weight. The water weight going to come back on you. So that was I was discouraged by that. And instead of being consistent, I went back to some bullshit, went back to eating this or eating that, and then all of it came back. No, you just have to be consistent. You have to trust the process. Stop eating for a while. Give your body a good 3 months. Think about it. What you're trying to reverse. You okay, baby? Come here. What's the matter with them? What you're trying to reverse is years and years of stuff that you're trying to get off of you. It's okay. What happened? I'm okay? Yeah. Let's take this off. You ready to go in the house with everybody? Me too. Hold on. You've been, messing yourself up for years. Give it some time, but just be consistent. Be consistent with the clean eating. Don't judge it by what happened that first month. Don't judge it by just that fast that you put yourself through and then you gain some weight back. Just be consistent. You'd be surprised what a 30-minute walk a day will do. 30 minutes every day, no matter what. Try to push that to an hour every day. You can make that time because that's an hour that you sit and watch TV. That's an hour that you sit on TikTok. You have an hour in you. You just got to quit. You just got to make up your mind. And it's not even really important to even go through other steps because that we have to master first. You have to master your intake. And you got to master part 1, which is you got to be sick and tired of bullshitting. You got to make up your mind that you want to change in your life and it'll happen. You got to say, fuck the system. I'm not working for the system no more. I'm going to use the system because I got to eat right now. But I'm going to use this system to get what I got to get while I grow me. Find out who you truly are. Make the sacrifices I did. Change your clothes. Imagine it. Can you imagine you dress nice every day? Take that shit off. Humble yourself. That's going for your PhD in self-mastery. Take off them clothes. And stop trying to impress the world and impress you. Love you. You gotta love you for you. I didn't give a fuck what none of y'all thought about me because the fight was mine with myself. It ain't stopped people from loving me. Even when I thought it would, when I first started, I decided, 15, 20 years ago, I was like, people gonna say I'm crazy. That thought did not stop me from moving forward. That thought did not stop me from changing my clothes. That thought did not stop me from going in that store that day and buying 10 pair of cargo pants, 10 hoodies. And it ain't cheap. Cargo hoodies, $25 a hoodie. People look down on me, but what I wear costs more than your whole outfit. My minimalist shoes, I wear minimalist shoes. They cost a lot of money. I don't know why. I got Earth Runners. Why a pair with just got 2 strings on them? Why they cost like $80? What the fuck is that about? But I didn't do it for them. I did it for me. Listen, I would go to around family. I stopped going to family functions. One, because I was going to have the same thing on. I was going to be clean, but I was going to have the same thing on. The sisters met me today, right? I didn't change my clothes for them because I could literally care less. I could care less. I'm the same person in person. But the reason I have this on is not for them. It's for the journey that I'm on. When I'm ready to change my clothes for any given reason, I'll do that. Today wasn't one of those days. Today wasn't one of those days. And I was with eight sisters. Today wasn't one of those days. Because I don't give a shit what you think about me. Because this is my journey. Try it. Go buy some linen. You wanna master yourself spiritually? You ain't gotta wear cargo pants like I did. That was my war. I was at war with myself. You ain't gotta do that. You can go buy some off-white linen outfits, the same off-white linen outfit, and discipline yourself. Get a whole bunch of them so you clean, never got no holes in you, smell good, just like I do. I smell good all the time. I ain't got no holes in my clothes and stuff. I just wear the same thing all the time. Ain't nobody teach me that. I gave up those names because I felt like that was another spell that I had to break, just like our people. Another spell, somebody's name on my back made me feel like I was somebody. So that had to go. Me not standing at least 80% in my righteousness made me not worthy to dress like a god, because then it was just a facade. It was just a game. It wasn't real. Like half the people I see, they so righteous. All these locks and unks and all these special ass names. They're not living up to any of that. None of that. We got to humble ourselves. These are the steps. This is what I meant by aspire to get a PhD in self-mastery. But you got to start by saying, I choose to master the self. That's what I choose my job to be on this planet. Because I need the mastered self to be the healer. And if I am a healer, then that's where my investment should be. Not in the system and try to do this shit on the side. No, I have to be more important. Use them where you have to. You got to go out there and work, then you do that. But don't make that your life. That's 8 hours. We allow it to take 10, 15 hours from us a day. You got to change that. And you got to find that time in self. And the next major thing you have to do is make a lifestyle change. People, places, and things, how you eat. Get your body healthy. Find the life in you. Find the life in your food. Everything's contaminated today. Do your goddamn best. Keep using pullers and everything else, or anything else that you got to use to keep the body cleansed out. And discipline wherever you have to. Like now, let me tell you right now, I'm hungry. But I'm determined. A part of my lifestyle change, I do not want to eat after 6. And because I'm on the live with y'all still talking, my time has passed. I'm going to go get something to drink. I choose what I choose. You got to be sick and tired of the bullshit. Just be sick and tired of it, y'all. We'll talk more. And this is where our talks have to go, because we have to start creating a solution. We have to start becoming the solution. But make your goal sheet, the solution for yourself. What do you need to do? Get strong. Get your body strong. Buy 2 weights. And go walking, go rucking, get a weight vest. And go walk for an hour every day. It will change your entire life. Your health issues. If you just did that and didn't even change your food. If you still ate all the bullshit, but you went rucking, meaning wearing weights while you're walking for an hour a day, it will start, your health will begin to reverse. But then add proper eating to that. Eat less than the calories you burn and your weight will come off. Fast for a day a week from just dry fast. I'm not doing nothing on Wednesdays. I'm not eating or drinking anything for 24 hours. If that's too hard, just do water and tea. 24 hours. This week, I'm doing it Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. I'm just drinking juice for 3 days. Today, I got up. I keep trying to tell y'all about it, and I forget everything that's in it. I got to show y'all. I take a thing that I take now. Can't even see me no more. All right, hold on. It's a thing that I take, this drink that I take, because I know I take pullers. So, like, on the day that I do, every other day, I'll do the puller that I taught y'all about, psyllium husk, activated charcoal, and bentonite clay. Let them pull toxins out. But then the next day it's another concoction that I put together that I take that pulls all saturated fat and trans fat out your gut. But it take a whole bunch with it. I got hella pictures if y'all want to see it. I am not bullshitting you. You can see that the parasites eats this stuff. And it come out like this long within the parasite body. It pulls it out of you. You say, ew, you think you don't have parasites, you do. Don't fool yourself. What the hell is happening? That's crazy, hold on. My mirror. Am I missing something? I don't see out the back window through my mirror. It's just black. I don't see. Y'all always think I'm just saying shit. My mirror, I don't see behind me, and it's still light in the sky, but my mirror is black. So I'm trying to find why. I see a little bit. I don't know. When I look behind me, it's brighter than that. But whatever. So, I forget where I was, because that freaked me out a little bit. I don't know where the hell I was. But, rucking, exercising yourself. Change and stop just sitting there talking about spirituality. People so spiritual, so much knowledge. But we all fat and spilling the fuck over. Shut up and stop eating and go walk. That's all. Make that change. Get a book out and decide to make a lifestyle change with the way that you eat. It ain't about no damn age either. Y'all use that excuse. Her friend came to me. She's an old lady, like 70 something. And they had the C word. Her whole body was covered. They said like a Christmas, like her whole body was lit up with the C word. And she wanted to know, could I help her? I put the lady on AFA, spirulina, chlorella, minerals, salt, and juicing. I made her juice for a month. This particular juice, like the lemon ginger blast, carrot, lemon juice, different stuff. And I put her on these juices for a month. And I told her she just starving, then just eat a piece of raw fruit. Don't cook anything. Don't eat nothing fried. Don't eat none of those oils. Don't eat out. If you have to eat it, if you just starving and you're not strong enough to do that, then make a salad. Just make sure it's all living foods. The lady in 30 days, elderly lady, that they told her her life was limited because of the C word in her body. In 30 days, she went back and they want to know what the hell she did because they couldn't detect any of it in her. Now, two things about that. One, that's how we live. We allow them to tell us, like, to give us a time up, to give us a date. They don't have no fucking right. We might not could bypass nature's date. When nature says it's time, but fuck what man talking about. But they trust the system, and they trusted that system, and they trust that system, and let the system tell her that. She got a new lease on life, but didn't appreciate it. She went back within like 2-3 weeks. She went back to the way she was eating, even worse. She was telling her friend, look, you got to just be consistent with this. Because like I told her, she got to give me 30 days. And I'm going to show you that your life will turn around. I didn't even expect it to be all the way gone. I expected a difference, but it was completely gone. And then we're going to continue. You got to be on this for at least 6 months. In 3 weeks, she went back. And when she went back to the doctor, they say her whole body lit up like a Christmas tree. And that lady left this earth shortly after that. Because she didn't stick with the process. So when the C word saw her bullshitting again, it was like, let's just take this shit over real quick before she fuck up again. Before she kill us off. And they came back with a vengeance. And she fed it. My point though is they told her she couldn't make it. And she saw that she could, if she gave her body the right environment, that she could live. So if you working with diabetes, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, fat ankles, overweight, you can fix those things. You don't need somebody to tell you that. Go look at the videos. My 600-pound life, or big, or look, put on YouTube, fat to fit. And you see how people are changing their lives around. The decision is yours. It's yours. You got to be sick of just sitting there full of grease. You got to be sick of just sitting there feeling like that. Don't you feel stuffy? Got mucus in you all the time. Always got a cold. Always ill and sick. And just sluggish and ain't got no energy. And my sister's been for years. My oldest sister's been telling me, Angel, we got to stop. We getting too old for this. And that's why y'all can't do it. And I can, because I ain't getting too old for shit. Don't know what you talking about. Y'all hear me? Let me look at the comments real quick. I'm about to go. Oh, Doc Derek. Grateful God in a long time. The necklace, hit me up, Stoic. I can put one together for you. Just hit me up. What are you going to look into, Sandy? Let me see. This is it info. It's some kind of thing you stick on your belly button or your neck vertebrae, and it's some kind of wave technology. I'm not sure what that's about. which make me think of, I was talking to the sisters today, and it's like, we was talking about this. You know, it's like one of the things you have to do is, once you make up your mind, that you're going to make this lifestyle change, you got to free yourself. You got to erase what you think you know. You got to pull that plug out the back of your head from the matrix, from being jacked in. And you got to go out in nature. You got to take off your shoes. And I mean days. I mean hours. And you got to sit there in that ground, bury your feet to the ankle. And you sit there in the forest or at the beach, or you sit somewhere in nature, and you speak out to the guardians or the angelic ones, or whatever you want to call them, your ancestors. You speak out. And you tell them to plug into me. That's what you got to do. You say, plug into me. Jack in me. Show me what I don't know. And what I don't know about myself, and what my job is. Help me. I promise you it'll come. I promise you the universe will open up to you. But you got to pull that plug out the back of your head. It's some kind of really big thing flying around my car. Oh, that's a moth. That thing is huge. That's the desert for you. You never know what the hell pop out. One time I seen a fox bat. Like a whole bunch of them. It's not many. You see, when it get dark out here, it's dark. There's street lights around here, but they're not never on unless something going on. But it's areas where other places I've been, little towns and stuff, we got street lights up on, and it's just fox bat. Most people don't know. A lot of people don't know what that is. It's a fox with fur on it and everything, and it got bat wings. Look it up. Some man-made shit. Man did that. It ain't natural, but they like little babies. It's like they big as shit. And you can see the whole body of the fox, and then the wings of a bat. Look up the fox bat. But anyway, okay, y'all, I'ma go. Y'all hear me? Cynthia, hold up. I was thinking about you, Cynthia. Started riding a tricycle. That's awesome. I got I'll be flying on my e-bike. I'll be flying on my e-bike. I'm trying to get Diesel Doc big ass used to. I bought her a carrier to put her in and ride her around. Sorry. She the only one who don't like it. And I don't leave my dogs home. They've never been left by themselves. But Diesel Doc about to get it, because we about to go. And I'll see her in a couple hours when I get back. She probably tear my whole house up. She don't know what the hell that is to be left by herself. But we'll figure it out. Oh, that's awesome though. That's awesome. Like I said, I'm going to see this fast Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Hopefully, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Because the juices that I ordered will be here on Wednesday. So I'm going to do the 3 days, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Well, I might just, I feel like I really want to start on Wednesday, because that's the day that my mom always fasts on. So I might even just do water and tea that day until my juices come in the next day. But I'm going to, regardless, I'm starting on Wednesday. So if anybody want to join me, 3 days of just juice. If you feel weak, feel a little weak, just have some fruit on standby. When you eat, a kiwi or apple, banana, something like that. And just be strong about it. Just make up your mind that you want to do it, and just do it. And do a cleanse out. Like we'll be taking like all energy bits. Taking the energy bits and the AFA and just the supplements of your choice. I don't do, like I said, I don't do nothing heavy. My supplements consist of I got the turmeric with the pepper in it, garlic, cinnamon, Stuff like that. It's food. But you know, turmeric really, really good for you. Good for all kinds of stuff. You look those things up. If you get the turmeric supplement, make sure it got the pepper in it so that it can kick off the turmeric, and so the turmeric will work for you. But that's what I take. And him, what you call that? The humus, the Shilajit, and stuff like that. And big on the AFA. So, and then I take a colon cleanse pill every night too. But for this one here, I'm gonna do the Neutralize, and them things are strong. But I've been like this whole year, I've been doing deep gut cleanses. Just deep. I told you I do that one thing every other day. I do deep gut cleanses, that and pulling out the from the parasites that's dying off. I take the puller every other day to make sure that pulls out. And then I'll give myself like a 3-day break, and I'll go back to it. Just do it every other day until I feel like my body knows when I want to break. And that's just where I'm at right now. Just scrubbing, like I'm scrubbing the body out. Anything that I can think to do that's a scrub, I'll make it's a really good juice to scrub your body out. Is the green apples, the Granny Smith apples. You know, apples aren't astringent anyway. Those green ones are really good for that. Try to get them organic or at least non-GMO. The green Granny Smith apple, celery, ginger, lemon, parsley, cilantro. And then I added cucumber and pineapple. And I would take a 32-ounce juice of that every day. Like, so and I did that for like a week or 2 weeks. I made it and I put it in the freezer. I don't have time to make it every day. And that's what I was saying, like, whatever you got to do to make it work for you. I would like to have a fresh juice every day, but I don't have time to make a fresh juice every day and do everything else I'm doing. So, you okay? So I freeze it, you know. Still getting those benefits. Stuff still coming out, but still cleansing my colon out. So it got to be a lifestyle change, y'all. I'm about to go. It's lost its us. Hodak. So many videos to self-educate on writing books and self-employment. I'm a little confused. I'm not reading that right. Resting and using my abilities. Okay, y'all, so I'll see y'all real soon. Day.